I'm Dave McKinley, and you'll never guess who that was. Public people, private passions, tonight.
Just ahead on News 8 now at 11. Publicly, he represents law and order, but privately, he rips it up on two wheels.
I can't wait to see this.
Up next on News 8 now at 11, we're going to meet a hard-driving, high-flying local lawman. Ooh, Dave McKinley with another edition of Public People, Private Passions.
Who is that, I wonder?
You're watching News 8 now.
You may think you know all there is to know about people in the public eye, but News 8 Now's Dave McKinley always manages to dig up a few surprises.
That he does. Tonight, Dave introduces us to the leader of a large local law enforcement agency. Turns out to be quite a high flyer on two wheels.
I had friends that actually got me into it back in my teens. It's been a fun thing to kind of keep in shape. I think it's classified as the #2 most strenuous sport outside of soccer.
A sport which also allows you to exercise your mind.
Oh, yes. You're thinking a lot out there. Actually, it's a diversion from what you'd have from the stress of work.
And his job can be quite stressful at times.
My son wanted to have numbers on the bike. Dad, you got to have numbers on the bike. So I was originally going to put my old racing numbers, which was 86X, but when I went to go buy the numbers, the guy says, the sheriff, you got to be 911.
The sheriff, Patrick O'Flynn? Nope. Sheriff Patrick O'Flynn, enjoying his private passion of motocross aboard his trusty KTM 4-stroke 520.
For an older man, it gets you around easier, actually.
So this is like an Andy Maloney bike.
This is, yeah.
You said an older man, didn't you?
Oh, I've had my share of minor injuries, knee strains and bruises and things like that, and I think I broke my collarbone once.
Which is why he dons a bevy of protective gear, for as he put it, the older you get, the easier you break.
Yeah, without a doubt. There's a risk, but at this point in my life, I don't push it to the limit, and we just have fun with it. And I've got lots of friends, made friends through this. What I think is the greatest part about this sport is what people don't realize. It's actually a family sport, and I think when you can get kids hooked early into something like this, if the parents are willing to work with the kids and help them out, you end up spending most of your time working on the bike and practicing. I think it keeps the kids out of trouble, and that's what I think was part of the thing for me is through the teen years and stuff.
So will he encourage his own son to follow in his dusty tracks?
Well, my wife has a little bit more of a say in that than I do, I think.
His son is 5, so for now.
He wants to always go and ride with Dad, so we'll putt around on the trails and stuff.
But if he does hope to join his dad in this sort of activity, the time will be limited.
Obviously, this is one of those sports that you're not going to do well into your 60s and 70s, but...
You're not.
You got it.
Dave McKinley, News 8 Now.
O'Flynn, or O'Flynn, as Dave says, will give a rare public display of his skills on two wheels Thursday in Palmyra. He's going to ride to promote the Palmyra Racing Association's Dare Days this weekend. Who would have thunk, huh?
That's right. I did a lot of that when I was younger, and it is very physical.
Again, he's flying over those hills.
That's why I call him flying.
Never be able to think of him the same way.